Hey YouTube, it's Aaron. I just got back from Las Vegas. I saw Britney Spears and it was absolutely amazing. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the concert itself and also do a haul video for you because I bought a ton of things at her store. So I spent a lot of money, but I don't even care. So, firstly, I'll show you my ticket. I had general admission, gold circle, which means nothing. Some people think the gold circle is like a special version of general admission. It's not, it's all the same. So I had gold circle, general admission left. So there's two sides of the stage, left and right. I had left. And general admission is the closest you can get to Britney, which is really, really awesome. So I got there. You have to line up pretty early if you want to be close up. So I got there at about 5, 5 between 5 and 5:30. And some people recommend. I saw some people lining up at like 2, and I was like, no, I got things to do. I'm not lining up at 2. The doors open at 7:30, so I lined up at about 5 or 5:30. And so I was there for a couple hours, and it wasn't too bad. There's like no cell reception, at least for Sprint, in Planet Hollywood in that like area. So I was sitting there with like no internet, just like wow, listening to Britney. But yeah, I had front row, and I was only there 2 hours early. So just keep that in mind if you have a general admission ticket. You don't have to get there super super early. So then the people come by, they give you a wristband, and then once you get into the venue, you go either left or right, and that's how you decide, and that's how you get in. And there's a line you go into, a second line, and then once that line is like all good, then they open the doors and you go into the pit, and that's where you line up. And so I met some really cool people when I was at the concert, and they were just so so nice, and I made friends, and now we're Instagram mutuals, so that's all fun, and I had an amazing time. So being front row was amazing. I wasn't at the corner of the pit and the runway, which is what people say is the best spot, but I was still right up front. So it was just me, a divider, and then the stage, and Britney was right there. And so it was insane. I could see like her forehead veins, I could see wrinkles. Oh my god, she was like right there. And I'm gonna post a separate video later on of all the video I took, um, of all the clips and stuff, so you guys can see. But it's absolutely amazing, and it was just such a great experience. And she did a lot of songs. She did the standard set list, no Alien. She didn't swap out any songs. She did talk a little bit, and I went on Valentine's Day, so she said Happy Valentine's Day, but her mic was cutting out, actually. It was still really great, and she didn't sing a single word live. Not a single word. I do not think there was a single word live. A couple songs are pre-recorded, but you can tell because once a song stops, all of a sudden you hear her breathing, and then she like goes to say something, and you're like, your mic wasn't on, honey. So yeah, her mic just isn't on for most of the show, and it kind of sucks because like during Perfume, I could really tell she was actually singing, because you can tell like with her facial expression, like if she's singing or if she's just dancing. And with Perfume, I could really tell the way her face was. She was singing, but just her mic wasn't on, so you couldn't hear it. But she was singing. I could tell. But even though she lip syncs, it doesn't matter. And if you look at the videos on YouTube, it looks pretty ridiculous sometimes when she's lip syncing. But let me tell you, when you're there seeing the show, it does not matter at all. It's like you don't even care. Because you're there, you're having a good time, you're dancing, you're singing along, so it doesn't even matter when you're at the show. If you're a true fan of Britney, you're really not going to care in the moment that she was lip syncing. So it doesn't affect how you enjoy the show at all. And Britney seemed super into it. There's some nights where she does not look into it at all, and she's just like running through the motions and wants to leave. And then there's other nights where she's on fire, and she was definitely on fire the night I went, which was awesome. It was so cool, and you could see it you know, she wasn't bored. She was like into it. She was smiling and laughing and having fun. So Brittany was enjoying it, and we all enjoyed it. Anyways, so now I'm gonna do a quick haul for you guys of all the things I bought. I bought a ton of things, and I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting things. Because I bought so many things that I feel like I'm gonna forget. But who knows? So I'll start actually with two things that I bought. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Two things that my dad bought me last year when he went to Vegas. He went to Vegas, my dad went to Vegas for the rugby sevens. He bought me two things last year for my birthday when he was in Vegas. So the first thing is this Work Bitch iPhone case. And as you can see, it's dirty because I've been using it. But it's just like this gold glitter. Let me see if I can focus this a bit better. And it's very sparkly. And it says Work Bitch. Then he got me this shirt, which is probably the best shirt they have. It's the Britney Spears Rainbow Tee, is what it's called. And he got me this shirt, and so I wore this, obviously, when I was in Vegas. I wore this to the concert with this sweater over it, which I bought. And I'll try and give you the prices of everything. This sweater was $60. This says, "Go call the police, go call the governor," which is from Work Bitch. And I love this sweater. I've wanted this sweater ever since I saw it online. And I actually got it in a large, and I'm definitely not a large, but I just wanted it to be like that big, cozy sweater feeling, so I got it in a large. So it's a little big, but that was the idea. I bought myself a new phone case when I was there. This is the case I got. I swear everyone in Vegas has an iPhone 6, and it's insane. And lucky me, though, I still have an iPhone 5S, and the only cases at Britney's store are for the iPhone 5 and 5S. So I was like, y'all have the latest technology, but I have the cutest cases. So I got this case. It has this photo of Britney, and it's in this like cool posterized sort of look, and it's like this pale pink color. Then I got these Britney flip-flops, which I wore to the pool at the hotel, and I'll wear them once summer comes. It's definitely too cold here to wear flip-flops. And then I got these. I wore these to the concert. These are Britney Spears leggings, and they're different from the ones that are on her online store. These ones have her face all over them, so they match the flip-flops, so that's going to be perfect for summer when I want to do an outfit. They match the flip-flops, and they have her face on them all over, and these are really cute. And they're really comfortable. Now, I will say this about the Britney store. Everything is massively, massively overpriced, but I will say that the quality of the things is really nice. It doesn't justify the price by any means, but at least you're paying a lot for like a nice quality product, and they're not making, you know, this sweater super cheap and awful and then it's $60. At least it's like a nice sweater and then it's $60, you know, so it's not like terrible quality at the very least. Then I got this beanie, which I've gotten so many compliments on already. This is the Britney Piece of Me beanie, and this sold out online super quickly. So it's not online anymore, it's only in the store. And it says Piece of Me on the front, or the back, depending on how you wear it. And then on the other side it has Britney in her signature, and so I wear beanies. Beanies are like my thing. And then I got this, and I don't usually like tank tops, but I had to get this because I love the design so much. It has this gorgeous picture of Britney. Let me unfold it all the way so I can show you. This really pretty picture of Britney from the Me Against the Music blackout performance. She doesn't wear this outfit anymore, but I love this outfit. And it says it's Vegas Bitch on it in this like sea green color. It's really pretty. And then next, I have another tank top, but this one isn't for me. This one's for my mom. Also $40. This is a women's tank top, and it just says, here, Britney, Piece of Me, and then it has the dates, Las Vegas. It's the same thing that it is on the bandana. This is the bandana. and it has the same design on it. And then I got these tumblers. My mom wanted this one, so I got her this one. It's the Britney Bitch tumbler, and it has her face from the Britney Jean cover on it. And I saw this one at the store, and I was like, ooh, I want this 'cause it's pretty. It says it's Vegas Bitch, and it's in gold, and then it says Britney on the back. So this one's for me, and this one's for my mom. Now I just have a couple smaller things. These two things. This is the Britney Piece of Me black light bracelet. So it shines under a black light, and this is the concert wand that says Britney Piece of Me. And so it lights up and you wave it. And I was really excited to get these things so I can bring them to the concert and be like super hyped and woo! And I forgot them at the hotel. So I was like waiting in line, and then I was like, shit. And I had forgotten these. But you know what? It's fine. Not a big deal. And I still have them, which is cool. And next time I go to Vegas and see Britney, I'll bring them with me, and I'll make sure to bring them to the concert. I got this Britney lanyard because currently I carry my keys on this like dog tag thing, and it's really atrocious. So I was like, let's get something better. And so it says Britney Spears work bitch, and it's gold and glittery. So that's for me to have my keys on. And then we're getting down to the last few things. This is a magnet. I have Britney magnets on my fridge. When I was little, my mom used to get me a Britney magnet like every year for Christmas. And so I was like, oh, I'll get a magnet. It'll be like I'm a child again. This next thing is probably my favorite of all the things I bought. It's like my new treasure, and I absolutely love it. This was on the website as like a pop-up thing, and then it was gone. But this is my Lucky necklace, and I love Lucky. It's one of my favorite songs, and when she did Lucky, I was just like, oh, Britney, I love you. And so it's this gold necklace, and it says Lucky on here, and it actually has like an adjustable thing, just in case your neck is big or small. And this was $30. All the jewelry at her store is $30. So the ring is $30, there's 2 bracelets, and then this necklace. And they're all $30. So I love, 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 love this necklace. And when she was performing Lucky, I was like clutching it. I was wearing it, and then I was like clutching it, and I was just like, knock, knock, knock on the door. I love Lucky so much. Okay. Next, we have my Britney poker chip, which I'm not old enough to purchase myself, so my dad's girlfriend went up to the cashier at Planet Hollywood and asked if she had any Britney poker chips, and this is just a $5 chip, and they had to dig through like 4 boxes of chips to find it, but they found it, and here it is. I'll try and get it nice and close up. Just has that picture of Britney. It says Planet Hollywood, and then on the back it says Britney Piece of Me. So this is a piece of merch that not a lot of people get. Did I show you guys my souvenir cup yet? Okay. This cup, what is that? There's like fuzz on the bottom. This cup is what I drank out of at the concert. So it says Britney Piece of Me, Planet Hollywood. And a drink in this cup, I got a Coke. The Coke was $10 inside this cup because it's the souvenir cup. You can get a Coke in a regular cup, I guess, and it's $5, but if you want it in the souvenir cup, it is $10, which is insane. And if you want like an alcoholic beverage, it's like over $20. So just know the cup is $5, I think, and then add that to whatever drink you're getting, and there you go. And I refilled it later, and it was $5, so that showed me that the Coke was $5, and the cup was $5. So, pretty expensive beverages inside that venue, but I had to have the cup, and I used that as my cup for like the rest of the weekend in Vegas, and I got discounts on all my drinks everywhere because they don't charge you as much if you bring in another cup. Here we have some confetti that rained down from the sky. They look like poker chips. And then this is one of the snowflakes that are the flowers. During every time it snows, and so these came down from the sky. And then I bought a poster, which I have not unraveled yet, but it has the Work Bitch single cover on it, and then it says Britney Piece of Me Las Vegas, and I'm going to hang that up, and I'm going to do the same thing I did with my Femme Fatale tour poster, which I will show you right up there. That was my Femme Fatale tour poster, and it has my ticket in it, and so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to frame it and put my ticket inside the frame. My last two things. Here's, by the way, a bag from the Britney store, and I still have these two things in it. Here is the program and the postergram. So the postergram is actually what they had before the program was released. It's just this is $5, so it's just little mini posters, and then you unravel it, and it's one big poster. So that's what it is. And then on the back here we have the tour credits. So this is all they sold for a while, and I think it actually used to cost more than $5, but then the program came out, and they still keep selling that, but this is what people get now. This is the tour book program thing. When I called it a tour book, the lady at PCD was like, "You mean the program? It's for this show." She was like freaking out because I called it a tour book. But yeah, so this is the cover, and here's the back. It actually is the same picture from my tank top. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but yeah, so this is really cool, and I have to get a tour book. I have the Femme Fatale tour book, so I had to get a tour book. And Postgram's only $5, so I was like, of course I'm going to get that. And last but not least, the most important item I bought at the Britney Spears store is my Britney Jean tote bag. And the reason why it's the most important is because when you're in Vegas, you need something to carry all your shit in when you're going around town. So I had this bag. This is like the first thing I bought. I carried all my stuff in this, and this was like my buddy in Vegas, and I can't wait to use it for the rest of my life. And the design actually glows in the dark, which is really cool. I spent quite a bit of money at the Britney Spears store, but hey, it's Vegas. You're gonna spend a lot of money wherever you go, and I'm really glad that I spent it all at the Britney store, because that is what I wanted to do. And then one more thing I want to show you. I got this Shania Twain shot glass. I don't really like country music, but when I was little, I loved Shania Twain. Like, her and Britney were like on par together. I loved Britney and Shania Twain. And Shania Twain had a residency at Caesars up until December. So pretty recently, it ended. And so her name is like still everywhere, and they haven't gotten rid of pretty much like a lot of the things pertaining to the show. But the store had like nothing Shania left except this Shania Twain shot glass. And it says Shania Still the One. And I thought this was a really cool shot glass. So I got it, and it was only $2 because it was on like super clearance. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll buy this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the show or any like tips you need, let me know. I'm gonna post a video pretty soon of all the clips I did from the show. So anyways, this video is really long, so I'm gonna cut it off here. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. Bye.